What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl MamiSoTrue. Hey guys, I just want to take a moment to talk to you on this beautiful day. If you're new here, take a moment to subscribe and hit that subscription button right there below. Don't be shy. Join the community of thrivers. I'm going to talk to you about how the narcissist is wilding out because you took your power back. The narcissist is wilding out because you took your power back. I don't care what it looks like. Before I go into the video, if you're new, of course, you're welcome to join. Like the video, subscribe, comment, and in the description box below is details on how you can book life coaching sessions with me. Follow me on other platforms, purchase MamiSoTrue merchandise, and all other details you may need. So I'm going to dive into this conversation, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Guys, it doesn't matter what's happening after a narcissistic manipulationship fell apart. They all fall apart. They all have an expiration date because you are nothing like that narcissist. And eventually the pain that they're inflicting is going to force you to wake up, and it's going to, activate the beast inside of you by force, whether you like it or not. You will be forced to heal your life dealing with true narcissists. Some of you were raised in these environments, and at some point your soul will be fed up, your spirit will be fed up, and it will flee, it will leave, it will cut these people off. You will move away, you will set yourself apart. You will eventually become so troubled in your spirit and your mind and your soul and your mental that you're going to disconnect from these people. You're going to not want nothing to do with them. Whether it's permanent or temporary, you're going to want to cut them off. Narcissists need you to be emotionally available as a punching bag. They need you to be emotionally broken, emotionally weak. This is emotional torture. This is crazy making abuse. And the intention is to make you feel crazy and even look crazy. So with all the lying, all the manipulation, all the deception, you fall into this narcissistic trap. You walk into this matrix. You get trapped into this matrix where it's like you can't get out of it. They pull you in, they suck you in, they beat you with lies, they beat you with criticism, they weaponize your weaknesses and even your strengths. Everything you do, say, or don't do, or don't say will get used against you. This person is never going to take accountability for everything they're doing. They're never going to take accountability for the role that they play. They're never going to speak on the fact that it's because of their actions that caused you to react. With a narcissist, it's never going to be about, let's talk about what I did to make you do what you did. We're going to focus on the fact that you reactively abused, that you snapped, that you went off, that you cussed them out, that you broke the TV, that you threw something at their narcissistic head. It's always going to be about what you did. Just think about those of you that went through those narcissistic relationships and those many sick discards where they broke up and then here they came, hoovered you in, made up with you. When they came back in, things got worse. They were focused on what you were doing when they weren't with you. They were focused on who you were with when you weren't with them. They're that insecure. They're that broken. So they needed you to be insecure. They needed you to be broken too. If you dealt with a narcissist or multiple narcissists in your life, they needed you to be available as some kind of a soundboard, some type of emotional punching bag. I mean, they wanted to dump all of their narcissistic shit on you. They wanted you to take the blame for all of their wrongs, all of their flaws. They wanted you to feel like the one that had the problem, the one with no value, the one that's not worthy of anything. They wanted to use your past, your traumas, your wounds against you to tear you down and destroy you. This is why taking your power back got them wilding out now. Because when you take your power back, you become a thriver. In a lot of ways, you become unbothered, and that emotional punching bag is no longer you. You're no longer accessible to be dumped on like that. You're no longer the dumpster for their narcissistic trash to be dumped in. You're no longer the narcissistic garbage man. So they have nothing to dump on you. You become immune to their BS. You become fearless, no longer fearful of their BS. You become the woman or the man in charge. You become confident You become aware and awoken. And they become small. They become weak. They become the obvious fool that they always were. They just didn't want you to recognize it. When the flipped is switched, when the tables turn with this narcissist, their game is shut down. It's destroyed. You become a threat. When you become high boundary, when you're no longer this nice little weakling who's ready to take care of them and cradle them like the broken demon baby that they are, when you're no longer that version of yourself that they loved to dump on, kick on, scream on, spit on, all of that, they don't know what to do but talk about you, stalk you, call you from weird numbers, create a million usernames to keep following all your social media pages. They'll send the new supply your way. They'll create a false narrative so everyone around can hate you. They'll make it seem as if you're the narcissist. This person is wilding out. They probably trying to take you to court. They probably trying to sue you. They're trying to make it seem like you did something to them. Maybe they created a false police report to try to get you put up in jail. They're trying to get a reaction when you're no longer giving a reaction because they're wilding out. This narcissist is wilding. This narkin nut is wilding out. Don't know what to do with themselves. They don't have you as an audience and they don't have you as a punching bag. What they have is flying monkeys. What they have is maybe a new victim or an old victim. Someone who they can help, create the illusion or extend the delusion. And so they're wilding out. They're bothered that you are not bothered. Taking your power back means that you're no longer pulled into their emotional turmoil. You can now think with a logical, clear mind. You don't need the chaos. You don't want the chaos. You don't need the drama. You're not looking for it. You're not checking for them. They're wilding out because they broke up with you. They discarded you, and they're hoping that you're going to beg them back, and that's not happening. So you're going to get random calls. You're going to get someone attempting to hack into your stuff because they're trying to find dirt. They're trying to find reasons. They're trying to find something because you got them wilding out. They were victimizing you for a long time. They thought they had you because you kept falling for the crap. You kept falling into the emotional traps. You kept crying and begging and trying to talk and plead and whoa, you kept trying to get their attention, maybe. You kept trying to make it make sense. You kept trying to make the marriage work, maybe. You kept trying to make the relationship stand because you kept everything. You financed everything. You poured into them way more than they never poured into you. Let's be real. And they were enjoying that. They were enjoying that you were still saying, I love you. You were still letting them in. You were still giving them a place to lay their head. You were still cooking for them. You were still having babies for them. You were still trying to compromise your life for them. They were loving when you were completely forgetting who you were and making life all about this narkin nut. So when you snatch power back and it's no longer about them, less of them, more and more of you, focused on your kids, your dreams, your vision, focused on working out, you meditating now, they can't get in your mind now. Oh my God, you got them wilding out. Surprise. They thought they were going to mess with your light. And now your light got them wilding out. You think you having nightmares. You think you ruminating. Oh, that narcissist is going through it. They were already imbalanced before you. And then you left after they delusionally made themselves believe that they were doing something. Then you left. You knocked them off the fake pedestal that they made you put them on. Because of the lies and the deceit, you were putting them on a pedestal that they didn't even belong on. So you took your power back. That means you snatched that red carpet from under their crusty, corny, narcissistic feet. Left them in them funky socks, them dirty doodle drawers. And so now, yeah, they're in love with someone else because they need someone else real bad. real bad, because you left them bleeding. You left them narcissistically wilding out, trying to figure out how they can keep their image, how they can keep their mask. So it's going to look like something that it's not. But it's not what it is, because you know what it is. You were with them. You lived with them. This was supposed to be your parent. You know your sibling more than anybody else. You know that man. You know that woman. And she tries so hard to make you forget that you're smart, just for you to realize how stupid she really is. So smart, they're stupid. You took your power back and you realized what a fool you've been dealing with this whole time. Now the fool is frantically trying to keep other people from seeing what a fool they are. But a lot of them are such fools that that's not, it don't work like that. Even the flying monkeys will eventually snap out of it and realize what a clown show this is and what a sick narking tart they're dealing with. You took power back, man. They lost big time. You woke up. You woke up. And now they're shocked. They're frustrated. They're annoyed and full of narcissistic rage. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to shut up. Or maybe they're silent now, because they can't come back from what they did, and they just know you are not the one. They better be somewhere quiet, because you took power back. And now they're powerless. And they got to live with that. Now they got to settle for that mouse they cheated on you with. They fell for that rotten ass cheese. It smelled familiar, because that narc know they're low vibrational. They know where they belong. So they went right where they're comfortable at, right where they need to be. You left them right where they need to be. They left you for someone they need to be with, because you took your power back. You finally said, no, not me. Love you or not me. Not my house. Not this woman. Not this man. They messed around and found out with you. If this resonates with you, let me hear from you below in the comments section. Don't forget to hit the like button, and of course, please subscribe if you have not joined the community already. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching today's video. Until next time, beautiful people, keep thriving, keep crushing these narcs, keep standing tall in your power, keep walking high in your power. This is a powerless, useless nobody that wants to be somebody so badly. And you walking in your power and being authentic, walking in your truth, it's destroying them. It got them so bothered. You will never understand. But if you know, you know. All right, take care, beautiful people. Stay blessed and stay true.